Great. Gerrit, why don't you come up? Let's welcome him as he comes up. He's going to... just as we continue our journey through, this biblical justice series, we wanted to chat a little bit to Gerrit, who's been involved with Paradigm Shift, right? And so I've got some questions, right? Maybe starting off, tell us a little bit, what is Paradigm Shift? Like, how do you get involved in that? And maybe also just tell us a little bit around why you decided to get involved in Paradigm Shift.
Okay, hi, thanks. Steve, so Paradigm Shift is a ministry within Common Ground that runs an entrepreneurship course twice a year that focuses on, or tries to upskill and educate people who run small businesses. Typically, people who come to the course are people they've got a product, and normally it's quite a good product, but they don't know how to run a business properly. They don't know how to market maybe, so they just need there's some finessing that needs to be done. So it's a very nice opportunity for people who run a small little business to just upskill themselves a little bit. We try and encourage entrepreneurs to, while they have to focus on profit and sustainability, to put God at the center of their business. That's sort of the ultimate goal, I would say. Okay, so I'm a facilitator. That means that I set up the tables, and that's pretty much it. Sometimes, if the subject is simple enough, Roy lets me do a presentation as well. But yeah, so the idea is just to facilitate, to help with questions. I'm not an entrepreneur myself. I don't know anything about business, so it is simple, straightforward stuff. But often someone just needs a bit of guidance, and that's what the facilitators are for.
Okay, amazing. What have been some of the highlights?
So I think there's quite a few highlights. The main thing I would say is just to see people develop through the course. There's different personalities that typically come to the course. Like you get the typical sort of stereotypical entrepreneur types who are like very high energy, lots of ideas, a little bit unfocused, a little bit undisciplined maybe. So it's nice to see them developing through the course. Maybe like some of the guys, every single week you would ask him what is your business, and it would be something else. And you sort of see them get more focused as the course progresses, and they would typically decide, okay, I'm not going to do that, I'm not going to do this. This is what I want to focus on. And it might not always be the most exciting business, but it's something that they think can work. So that's one of the things. And often you see like there's a couple of people who would typically be quite reserved during the course, and then see them at market day. You'd see them like selling their stuff, and like it's just nice to see that progression. Yeah.
And then just finally, how can we, as a community and a church, support the Paradigm Shift team?
So there's a couple of ways that you can get involved. The easiest, I would say, is to just support the market day. There's one coming up on the 24th of November. It's a week before Black Friday, so there's no excuse not to have any money. The idea of market day is not so much it's not a market day in the sense that it's not there for the entrepreneurs to make profit, it's there for them to learn. So if you feel like someone's cook scissors are too small, you must go tell them. So that's sort of the idea. Another way to get involved is to become a facilitator like myself. We meet every second Saturday for a couple of hours. It is quite a time-consuming commitment, but it is very, very rewarding, I would say. And you don't need to be an entrepreneur or a business person to be a facilitator. And thirdly, if you're good at logos or coming up with slogans, there's towards the latter stages of the course, there's an opportunity for us to make logos and come up with lekker slogans for the entrepreneurs. I'm not very good at it. My wife normally does it. But if you feel like you want to help with that always takes a bit of time, and that any help would be greatly appreciated. And some of the businesses are really fun. Like last year, there was a lady who sold chicken legs, and we were fighting over who's going to make a logo. It was quite fun. Yeah.
Great, well cut. Thanks, man.